Hi guys, Saturday. Still a mess in here, just a different kind of mess. Yesterday I worked on getting the doors to open and shut good. So they're working really good. I actually taped all the linkage up so it wouldn't rattle because it was distorting me. Trying to fit the panels. I still got a problem right here. But I'm multitasking. I'm working on this and putting this wheel well in at the same time. Because, well, that's hard because you got to work up through that way. But going under, made myself a pattern. A little Lucky Charm in there. Hopefully it turns out. But that's what I got so far. I thought I better show you. This is an old front fender off the passenger side. Goes in there. And all I've done is take it around the other side and flipped it around, put it up inside. And this is what I got so far. I want this all in one piece, the main inner fender. So I had to add on to this fender because I had taken too much off it earlier for patch panels. So I'm just ready to trim this up, all this excess off the back, get it welded, and then get it placed back up inside the car, which I just had it in there and I had a heck of a time to get it out because I got too much material and I have to cut it down and it should slip right up in there. So anyways, I got to do this before I go any further. So yeah, the front fender will fit flipped around and up inside, fits into the lip really good. Plus I have some pieces to finish the ends off. I can't do it all out here. I have to do the here, from there down, and from approximately here down, just with a little piece in here. So, but the other side turned out all right. So it's just something I didn't want to do. But and I did some little work here. I got to do some welding right here because I overgrind and cracked it open. So got to fix that up. So there's something going on here too. So gotta try to get everything worked out. Door gap here's not looking too bad. Got a little fiddling to do with it. That fender is the one I made the bottom for. And, I got it in the middle of the road. To where now I have to straighten it out with the body filler. So anyways, that's where I'm at. Not much progress because of that. So, and I did get this all hammered out and it feels pretty good, like along there. So this side won't take the filler the other side took, so that's a good thing. So anyways, I'll be back here once I get that all in there. I don't even know, may not even be today. Between today and tomorrow I'll get a video up. So there you go. I got her rough fitted in, welded together. I'll take it out here in a minute, show you what I got. I just wanted to see if it was going to fit, and it's still in there nice and deep. So I'm going to have some excess to trim off afterwards, and I got to trim down along there with that seam. So, and I left a lip there in behind this. Actually, you can see a little bit of it hanging down there, and I'm just going to drill holes and plug weld that all along that seam, probably every inch or so, and seam seal that whole seam. That's about the best I can do for there. And like I said, plug weld it up through here, my quarter panel flange, and that'll go in a little further in places. I just got to work with it afterwards. But one thing I didn't like, which I think I can correct, once I plug one around that flange, it's let's see if I can show you. Where are we? There we are. It's just a little close to the quarter panel, so I think I can push it over and get it away from the quarter panel. Yeah, it'll move once I put a pry bar in there, and I'll get it over away from the quarter panel. I'll wedge something in there till I get it where I want it, because it can't be in two places at the same time. This side, it's a long ways away from the quarter panel, so I don't matter if it's touch. I don't know if it matters or not, but I kind of like to get it away from it, and it'll look better, and no chance of vibration or rattle, I guess. So if I had known, I would have cut that on a little, I would have bent that in that way just a little more, but I think, like I said, I think I can wedge it over. Yeah, it'll move, so that shouldn't be a problem as long as I get it like half an inch away from it. So I just come out a lot easier that time, or it went in a lot easier, I should say. Hopefully it comes out like it went in. There. And I just welded on the outside. Along there. And on the inside, I will seam seal that. So last time I tried to weld in there, I couldn't weld very good. And I stopped telling my buddy about it, and he says something to do with the gas. Maybe I should have turned the gas up or something, but it's sealed up really good. I don't see no light through it, so right now I'm gonna clean this up and epoxy prime it, along with some other parts. I sandblasted it yesterday. It was pretty nice out, so I sandblasted my wiper motor, and let me see, my spare latch. So I'm going to get that primed, and this stuff, got those all primed up. Spectre just walked in. See how I'm doing? See if I can get the okay on that. And I'm going to turn the camera off here for a second, and I'm going to come back and tell you what I've been trying to do in here. See if somebody has some suggestions on what's going on with this engine. So I'll be back here in a few minutes, guys. Okay guys, I got these parts all epoxy primed. Just some old epoxy primer I had left here. Proform. It's not real good epoxy primer, but it'll be alright for this stuff. So I don't even know why I did these. I gotta replace the studs in those, so I gotta make something up for them. They're not in great shape. So, and this one has a little weak spot in it, so I'm gonna put a little piece in there. The other one's in good shape. So the left hand one, that's the right hand one. Those are for the bumper extensions back there. Got my wheel well primed, and I'm gonna seam seal my welds down on that seam there too. Same on the other side, and I still got some cutting to do on them. And once I get it in, like I said, I got a weld on this end and that end to finish off both ends of the wheel tub. So, and I'll mix up some more epoxy primer tomorrow after I get it in there and just hit wherever I end up burning or grinding off. This stuff all looks pretty good. So that turned out really good. Nice and smooth. Anyways, that's a few more parts done. Now, this engine, as you all know, it had a mess in it the last time I had it going, which I think it always did. What I've done so far is, this week has been bugging me, so I checked all the wires, they're all firing. I tried different times, like timing it, and I'm not an engine guy. I mean, I can change a part or whatever, but internally I'm not, you know, not right up to par on that. So what I did do is last fall I had bought a new distributor at Swap Meet. Well, I thought, well, that'll take care of everything. The thing was loaded, cap, rotor button, coil, and the bottom half here. So I did put that in, and it lasted a grand total of like 3 minutes. And that pickup coil right there, I think you can see that. Just a minute. That spot right there, well, smoke started to roll out around it. The car quit, like I said, after about 3 minutes, and then it just, smoke rolled out around the cap, and when I took it off I could see where it burnt right there. So this was what it was. It was $75 for the complete thing, which I thought was a good deal, but cheap is not always the way to go. But I just put my old body back in, the bottom part, and once I find another coil, pickup coil, whatever you call those, I'm not even sure what you call them. No, you gotta have it. I didn't want a chance putting the one out of that into this and having the engine, you know, I don't have another one. So I just did that for now until I find out I can get another one of these. The one in there looks a lot better than this. This looks like circuit paper. So anyways, I want to put another one in there and try it again, but I don't know if something's bad down below, if anything can go bad. I don't know if, but it's got, you know, all the new vacuum vents and all that on it, so, and it's nice and shiny, so I kind of want it. And but I've been watching a few videos on compression testing, so I got to get a compression tester, and I want to do a wet and dry test on it. And I'm not sure what that's going to tell me yet, but I got to watch some more videos and learn on it. So I just don't want to spend a lot of time on this engine if it's no good. I just might as well go right to looking for a 4.8. I mean, I'm still no hurry because I won't have the car on the road this year. I just want to get it painted and the glass back in, and I can start working at all the little pieces and rebuild the front end, the back end, interior, all that stuff, because I don't have much of an interior, so I got to build it all. So that's why I enjoy the interior videos. Greg's put up some really good ones there, and Greg Porter, and because I got to build a lot of that. Between the wife and I, we're gonna make a whole new interior. So but back to the engine, like I said, I want to keep this engine running for a while if I can, if it's any good. But if it's no good, so in the next few weeks I am going to do a compression test on it, and I'll show that. Maybe you guys that really know engines could tell me what to look for, and as I go, and maybe you can find out what's wrong with it. When it's going, it's got a really rough idle, but when you hit the gas, it seems to come out of it and runs good. And the carburetor I got from Bruce, Bridge Chip truck, that thing is dead on. There's not a hesitation in that or nothing. It's just straight there. So I know it's not the carburetor. I'm half thinking maybe the valves are too tight. I'm not sure on that. So I might try adjusting those. But I want to do the, like I said, I want to do the compression test first. And my buddy there, he can get a leak down tester. He understands what to do there, but I don't. So, but he's sick right now, and like I said, I'm in no hurry. I just want the motor so I can move the car for now. So, anyways, guys, that's where I'm at, and that's where I'm going. It's always lots of problems, but we'll just deal with them one at a time till we get her. And yeah, hopefully, well, it'll be a car someday. So it just, I wish I could. I don't foresee it being on the road this year. Well, no, it won't be, because there's too much I want to do to it. But I will get it painted in the next couple months, for sure. That's my only goal for this year, actually. And then I can start picking away at it on the smaller stuff. Well, the engine's not going to be small, but I'm really looking. I'm a little afraid of changing the motor over to a 4.8 Vortec on one hand, but on the other hand, I want to learn. I like to learn that stuff. And I'm really not much of a wirer, but Resdy from Etta and Bruce Bridge Chip Truck, they said they'd walk me through it once I get a motor and a whole vehicle. Actually, I want to get a whole vehicle. That way I'll have all the wiring and stuff to go by. But that'll be interesting. See if I can get that once but right now, like I said, I got to get it painted. So that's where I'm at today. I'll finish this wheel well up tomorrow, and that'll be the last big metal project that I see, other than fixing up the door gaps, which that's no big deal. Actually kind of enjoy that, getting it right on, so don't mind that. But under there, that's a nightmare working under there. So anyways, well, that'll be done tomorrow, and hopefully next week I'm back on the bodywork. I didn't want to stop the bodywork, but that's got to go in. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna let you go here. Hope everybody has a good one, and we'll talk to you later. Take care.